Hi, Claire Harriet here from Landologist.com, where we make it easy and extremely affordable to buy raw vacant land. Today I'm going to show you three beautiful parcels I have in Northern California. They are two adjacent 10-acre properties and one 7.72-acre property. So let's take a look on the map where they are. So we are in Modoc County, which is the extreme northeast county in California, about 3 hours from Redding, about 3 hours from Reno. You can see there's Sacramento and the San Francisco Bay Area right there. You've got really beautiful country here. Just looking at all the national forests, you've got Klamath, Six Rivers, Shasta Trinity, Lawson, and also there's the Black Rock Desert, where if you're a burner, you know what that is. If not, you probably don't care. In Modoc County, you've got the Modoc National Forest. And the properties are right on the edge of it. Now, just in Modoc County, there's a huge variety of terrain and wildlife because of the variety in the rainfall and elevation. So you've got pine forests, meadows, mountains, lakes, streams and wetlands, canyons and lava beds, desert, hunting, fishing, camping, all kinds of stuff. This is Goose Lake. It is 28-mile long Soda Lake. But now let's get down to the properties themselves, and after that I might talk a little bit more about Modoc County. So the properties are 4 miles from Alturas, California, which is a town of about 2,600 people. As I said, it's 4 miles, so you can get groceries, pop to the hardware store, and whatever else you really need. And Highway 299 and 395 converge here in Alturas. And then the properties are pretty much north of town. There are a few ways to do it to get there, but eventually you make your way. You can see kind of these roads. Most of them are unpaved. Eventually you make your way up here to Pheasant Drive, and then you're going to go up and take a left onto Mountain Goat Drive. And you'll hit the 7.7-acre property first. It's on a sloping hillside. It's got some trees and some meadow, and I'm going to try and back out and show you the terrain. You can see it's, when you get to it on the road, you're on a hillside looking up. And then the two 10-acre properties are just south. So it's slightly hilly here, but not too hard of a drive, and it's enough elevation to give you some really good views. And the 10-acre properties, you're kind of facing down the hill, whereas the 7.7-acre property looking up the hill. The closest neighbor is right about here. Actually here is probably the closest, and this neighbor here. But you can see if I zoom in, there are power lines. You can actually see them. So that's about, if you go the long way around, that's about 1.7 miles. And then as the crow flies, it's about like a tenth of a mile to half a mile, depending on which property you're going to. So like I said, the neighbors are nearby. Clearly people live here. It's, something that is totally feasible. But they're not too close. I mean, you've got nobody up here. So yeah, I just wanted, I want to mention that they are part of Modoc Recreational Estates, which does have, I believe, an HOA fee of about $30 per property. So let me show you just a few pictures. I've got a lot on the website, so I'm going to just direct you there to look at the pictures, but to give you an idea of what you'd be looking at. This is well, actually, I'm not sure which one this is, but on the website you'll be able to tell. But here are just a few of what you'll see. This kind of gives you an idea of the road conditions. They're not, it's not for a, well, you might need a four-wheel drive is what I'm trying to say. But look at this view. It's just amazing. And there's some of the meadow. Here's some more of the road you kind of travel on up to get there. Just a really beautiful country. So again, go to the website if you want to see more pictures. And I guess I just want to talk about a little bit more about Modoc County and why this area is so great. Like I said, you are right on the border of the Modoc National Forest, and it covers a big chunk of Modoc County as well as part of Siskiyou. It is 1.65 million acres. That's close to the size of Delaware and Rhode Island combined. And within that, there are about 43,000 acres of old growth, and also 30 developed campgrounds and hundreds of miles of trails just within Modoc National Forest. So if we zoom out and just kind of look at the county, let's see. On the east side is the Warner Mountain Range, which is one of those kind of semi-legendary places that very few people have heard of, and probably even fewer actually get to. And the highest peak there is about 10,000 feet. It's Eagle Peak. And people really love it around here and down here in the South Warner Wilderness area. Just spectacular scenery, waterfalls and mountains and cliffs. And if you want to get lost, this is a place to do it, because within the Modoc National Forest, you don't have to stay at the campgrounds. Most of the forest is open to people who like dispersed camping, where you just kind of go out there by yourself, and if you're capable of leaving a minimal impact, and you probably know who you are, you could probably spend the rest of your life exploring this area. And don't forget a compass and a map, because it's huge. And then the western side of Modoc County has kind of varied terrain. There are meadows and timber and lakes, rolling hills, and the lava beds. I'm not sure, I can't really tell on this map, but there are lava beds that are part of Modoc National Forest. So that is about how amazing it can be here. And I just would like to urge you, if you're interested in this property, to go to my website and look at the details. You can find out the GPS coordinates, the assessor's parcel number, and all the other information. And contact me as soon as you're ready for this property. It's a really great one. Thank you very much.